Hey, what's going on, guys? You got Crave here, so another Mankind Divided video, and this one's about the one last favor quest. Now, if you haven't reached this part yet and you're against spoilers, so you might want to check some other video out, but if you're fine with that, then listen on. So again, this is the one last favor quest, and it involves finishing a certain section of the game, the early parts of the game, and eventually just getting in touch with Koller, a man who just helps you out with your augmentations. Now, to fully help you out with your augmentations, he asks that you get something from Otar. Now, the thing about that discussion with Otar is that you need to make sure you get into a scenario where it ends up being a favor for a favor type of situation. Now, actually, you're able to fulfill that favor for a favor thing, and you're initially able to repay Otar, but he gets in touch with you eventually afterwards, somewhere in the middle part of the game, and he asks you for another favor where you have to go and talk to someone from the Red Queen, I think the owner of Red Queen, and eventually that ends up with you having to basically incapacitate someone and drag him out of a certain territory and bring him to a certain location. So I was initially frustrated by this in my first playthrough, so yeah, I did it again and again just to find what I think is the easiest way of doing this quest. So again, as with other scenarios in this game, there are probably other ways that you can do this. It's what's amazing about Deus Ex. So anyway, that's pretty much it, and I'll let the clips play on. So thanks for watching this, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Mr. Jensen, it is Otar Botkovelli. I have another delicate matter that requires your expertise.
I thought we were even, Otar.
We will be even when I say so, my friend. Now then, to business. You will meet Mrs. Kadlek, the owner of the Red Queen. I understand she has a problem named Dominique.
Let's get this straight. I'm not a cleaner for the Diwalis. Why don't you send one of your own?
Why? Because I am telling you to do it. And don't mention killing. Just meet with Kadlek and mind your manners. She's a powerful woman.
Just make it through this shift.
All right. Oh, thank you. What the hell? Here we are at last. Red Queen. She put them here and in private. I'm sorry. What can I get?
Campus, Mrs. Kadlek. Difference in neural connections.
I think it's because boys think with their... Masa Kadlek. I am the owner of the Red Queen. I make a point of knowing everything important, but you, I do not know.
Could be I'm not important.
Oh, please. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? Besides, I have a healthy curiosity. It is important to a mother.
Mom wouldn't be thrilled about me being in a place like this.
Really? I can't imagine why. A good time never hurt anyone.
If you say so.
Oh, but I do say so, Metal Man. And my word is law in my domain. So relax. Enjoy yourself. It's a very wholesome place.
Wholesome.
The Red Queen is a family business. My eldest son works the bar. The other does security upstairs. Come in on the weekend, and you'll meet one of my nieces, Agnieszka. She's the late show. You see, around here, nothing comes before family.
I understand your family is very important to you. Does that include a kid named Dominic?
Ah, I didn't think you were here for the scenery.
I'm here to repay a favor.
This club is my confessional. People stop by, whisper in my ear. Sometimes I forgive, sometimes not. Lately, I hear one of the Diwali men wants to reconcile with me. How old-fashioned of him.
He helps you out, you help him out. I take it Dominic's causing some kind of trouble.
Dominic has made bad choices, for himself and for his family. We have tradition to consider. So I ask you, what is the best way to get a hot-headed young man out from where he does not belong?
You talk to him. You say whatever it takes to make him understand your point of view.
I would like nothing more than to strap Dominic to a chair and make him understand my point of view. But first, I need to get him into the chair.
And what did you have in mind?
My hands are bound by politics. You, I think, have the look of someone used to working around political matters. Perhaps you could kidnap Dominic.
All right, where's Dominic now? What do you want me to do?
They call it Hotel Narikala, an old Georgian joke. One of Radic's safe houses. Dominic knows we cannot interrupt Radic's hospitality.
And that's where I come in. It's heavily guarded, I assume.
And surveillance systems, alarms. This is the boy.
So I sneak into this building, find Dominic, tell him he's expected back home.
No. You get in, you incapacitate Dominic. You bring him out and leave him in a cozy storage locker. No one can see any of this happen.
You want me to knock this guy out and drag him through a building full of Radic's men, undetected? You're kidding, right?
Where I am from, abduction of the bride was a time-honored custom. So you think of this as an act for equality. You'll know Dominic by his tattoo. Do not bring me the wrong man. Wrap him around.
Learn to walk at a normal speed. I believe it.
Listen, I have a daughter. She's not too young.
I never saw a man try harder to look like he came up from the streets.
Dominique. He's got the ink. He's done time.
Time in some Moscow boutique. Think he got that shit on his legs in prison?
Radic made the call. You want to talk to...
Radich about who he recruits. Good luck. Ah, if he wants posers, my hometown is full of them. You know the deal. Some guys are for doing the shooting, and some are for getting shot.
Don't deny yourself the pleasure, handsome.
Listen, when I asked you what the deal with Kadlek and Radich was, forget that. I don't want to give him family shit. You asked me to... Can I find the asshole who tagged this hallway? Oh, brother, I need a vacation. Ah!
Dominic, can you talk? You're serious? Someone took out Koller?
Attaches out in Seattle's Fortress of Solitude. But until then, I have to reiterate some things. Okay, followers. Who else thinks there are far too many questions that the
Kadlek, I delivered your boy Dominic. No one saw me go in or out.
Impressive. How is he?
He's still out cold. Might want to ease off on the bright lights when he comes around.
I'll keep that in mind. We do want him to be as attentive as possible. I think this concludes our business tonight.
Mr. Jensen, it is...
Otar, I know. I can see your face on the info link. I did the job for Kadlek.
She told me herself. It is the first time we have spoken in... Well, things change, huh? The debt you took for Koller is paid. Perhaps it is now I who owes you the favor.
I'll remember it, Otar.
You do that, my friend.